Welcome to the English speaking and grammar classes. Please give your comments in the comment box, like and share the video, and do subscribe the channel. Now this is a continuation of part 1 where I told you about the parts of the subject. Without doing exercise in grammar, without practicing, you can never get through the concept. Now this is in a practice, and we all must have realized sometime or the other that as we proceed with the exercise, it becomes difficult, and I've tried to take such sentences where I could tell you more and more of the concepts, what are the parts of the subject. Now instead of jumbled sentences, we are doing jumbled subject. Now the parts which are written out here, that are the predicates, and we'll make it into a complete sentence by solving the jumbled subject. Dash is intelligent. So the jumbled words are tall, that boy. So what will be the sentence? That tall boy. So the complete sentence is that tall boy is intelligent. Now Dash drank the water. The words are clever crow, the clever crow. Now the is an article, clever adjective, crow is the noun. So the clever crow drank the water. Dash was blind. Milton, famous poet, English, the. Now here I would like to make it clear to you. One thing will come, that is parenthetical expression. Now why do we use parenthetical expression in subject? In a sentence, we use parenthetical expression to explain the word we are taking up, usually the nouns. Dash was blind. So what will be the sequence? Milton, the, famous, English, poet. So first we will dissect this. Milton, noun, the article, famous adjective. For again, English is also English. At times it comes as we will in some of my chapters, some of the other classes I will tell you about one word used in many other parts of speech. Here I would like to make it clear that here it is used as an adjective, but otherwise English can be used as a noun also. And then poet. Now how do we use parenthetical expression? Milton, comma, the famous English poet, comma. Now parenthetical expression between the two commas, when we talk about something, that is elaborating and explaining the noun, the word, anything that comes in parenthetical expression. So the complete sentence will be Milton, the famous English poet, was blind. Full stop. Now we come to the fourth sentence. Dash is a big city. Now the words are the Delhi, India, capital of. Now again, 1. Delhi, the, capital of India. Now the, we will start from Delhi. Delhi, noun, the article, capital, a word, and of, preposition, India, again a noun. So Delhi, comma, the capital of India is a big city, full stop. Now we come to the fifth sentence. Dash is careless. Dash is careless. And the words here are the boy, young, class, in the. Okay. The young boy in the class. The young boy in the class is careless. So again we will dissect. Now why at times it will become to you, it will become in a quick view when you will see the sentence. This will automatically come to you that this is adjective, this is article, this is determiner. That will automatically come to you. So in the starting, we need to practice it this way. The article, young adjective, boy noun, in preposition. So this way we are getting to know what all can come in a subject. Now the again article, class again a noun. So the complete sentence goes, the young boy in the class is careless. Full stop. Again and again why I am saying full stop without a full stop. At times you lose your marks for punctuations. You don't put, it's so simple. At times you forget. But that doesn't complete your sentence if you are not putting a full stop. 6. Dash is my aim. Now, as I told you in part 1, infinitives, to get good marks is my aim. Now, to get good marks. To get good marks is my aim. Now, to preposition, get base verb, first form of verb. And how do we make infinitive? To plus the root verb. Good, adjective, marks, noun. Now we come to the 7th sentence. Dash is nervous. Words are the girl in corner, the girl in the corner, the girl in the corner. The girl in the corner is nervous. So now we come to the 8th sentence. Dash leads to the station. Full stop. Now the words are either of roads these two. So what will be the sequence? Either of these two roads. Either of these two roads lead to the station. Leads to the station. Either of these two roads leads to the station. Full stop. So now we come to the 9th sentence. Dash is sufficient. Dash is sufficient. Word a to wise the. Now, a word to the wise. Now, we'll dissect the words. Article, word, noun, to, preposition, the, article, wise, adjective. A word to the wise is sufficient. Only a word to the wise is sufficient. Dash is tired of this work. Dash is tired of this work. He, you, as well as. You as well as he. You as well as he is tired of this work. So here, because we are as well as, we are talking about one subject, so this will be he, you as well as he is tired of this work. Full stop. 11th sentence. Dash enjoys swimming. Now we'll dissect it first. Preposition, article, noun, pronoun, adjective, noun. No. Dash enjoys swimming. Now, my elder brother in the city. My elder brother in the city enjoys swimming. We are seeing that gradually it's becoming a practice. When we see a word, it automatically comes to us, yes, this is an adjective, yes, this is a determiner, yes, this is an article. Now, 12th sentence, Dash is writing a letter. The other words are girl that sitting on the chair. Now, that, we will take it from here. The girl sitting on that chair. The girl sitting on that chair is writing a letter. So here we come I suppose I've tried my level best and I'm expressive enough to make you understand the concept of subject.
Go.
Now we come to parts of the predicate. Now in parts of the predicate we will emphasize on what actually comes in predicate. Now we know that sub SVO, this rule, if we know that we can't complete a sentence without a subject, verb and object. So here we are going to learn more of the parts of the subject, predicate, sorry. Subject, verb, object. My sister cooks food. My sister, subject, we will not emphasize on subject just now, we will emphasize on predicate. Cooks, verb, food, object. Now full stop. While just seeing my videos, you will I will automatically make into your practice that punctuation is something very important without which your sentence can't survive and it's not complete. Now we come to the next example. Mother, subject, told, verb, a story, object. Now we will come to direct object and indirect object. Now, before that, you just noted that direct object answers the question of what and indirect object answers the question of who or to whom. These two. Please make it a note of this. Now, Mohan gave me a pen. Mohan, subject, gave, verb, me indirect object and a pen direct object. Now, I'll put the question what. What did Mohan give? What did Mohan give me? Mohan gave me a pen. So we are clear with the question what. Now, to whom a pen was given by Mohan? To whom? Me. So whenever we put in these two questions, with that we can make it out. Direct object or indirect object. One more indication. Direct object is usually a thing and indirect object is noun or pronoun. Your uncle sent me a radio set. Now, your uncle sent me indirect object and a radio set direct object. Now, we will just twist it. We will put direct object first and indirect object afterwards. Mohan gave a pen to me. Just a twist. This way also the sentence is correct. Mr. Gupta teaches English to us. Mr. Gupta, subject, teaches, verb, English direct object, to us indirect object, and just to help it up we have used a preposition. She, subject, bought, verb, a watch direct object. Now what she has bought for me. What she has bought for me. Watch. Now, you concentrate on the question what. So, she bought a watch for me. Now, we will get into more parts of this predicate. Rita, subject, likes, verb, shooting. Shooting is gerund. First form of verb plus ing, that works as a noun also, and gerund shooting. So Rita likes shooting. Now I hate smoking. Rita likes shooting, full stop. I hate smoking, full stop. And I, subject, hate, verb, and smoking, first form of verb plus ing, gerund. Now, infinitive, as I have told you in part 1 also, infinitive, what is infinitive? To plus first form of verb. They want to swim. Now, predicate is want to swim. They is subject, want is verb. Whenever we are talking of subject only, this will end up here. From the verb part, it is always predicate. So, they want to swim, full stop. So, want to swim is predicate and to swim is infinitive. I want to work, full stop. I, subject, want, verb, and to work is infinitive. Now, as a complement when it comes, what is a complement? Complement is when we talk about the subject, what exactly subject is doing. They elected Mohan manager. So what is the object out here? Manager. When we are elaborating on something, that adds up to the complement. The principal appointed him monitor. The principal, subject, appointed verb, him the object, and what is him out here? Monitor. This is not object. Now subject, verb and complement. This is a table. We are not using any object directly. We are coming to complement. What is this? What is this? A table. So here complement, when we use directly to the complement, then we answer the question what? He was a lawyer. What he was? A lawyer. Now when we adjectival complement with adjective. Now Kanti is beautiful. When we use adjective as a complement, what is Kanti? Beautiful. So that adjective words can also come as complements. Now Kanti is beautiful, full stop. They were tall. Tall is what? Adjective. They were tall. This is just a part of a paragraph or a long sentence. They were tall. The boys in the class, they were tall. Now they were tall. They subject, were verb, that is the helping verb, and tall adjective. The students are in the class. At times adverbial phrases also come as the part of a predicate. Now the students subject, are in the class. In the class is what? A phrase, adverbial phrase. Now the students are in the class. One more example to this. He is near the room. Near the room is what? Adverbial phrase. Adverbial phrase.
Go.
Now this is the exercise jumbled predicate. As we have done jumbled subject, now we will do jumbled predicate to understand it furthermore clearly. You dash. Now the words are false, for, me, forgive, should, my. Now what will be the sequence? You should forgive me for my faults. So you should forgive me for my faults. So for my faults is what? Another phrase. So you should forgive me for my faults. Full stop. Full stop. Now the tall man, the written part, as we have done in subject, their written part was predicate. Here the written part is subject. The tall man dash. Full stop. So the words are is player good really. So the tall man is really a good player. So is helping verb, really adverb, a article, good adjective, player, noun. So the tall man, the complete sentence comes, the tall man is really a good player. Third sentence, we, the words are decided by train to leave in evening the have. Now, so how we are doing it? Just after the subject, what comes? What comes just after the subject? That is the verb. We have learnt in the sequence. So what is the verb in the sentence? Have decided. So we have decided to leave. To leave by train in the evening. In the evening. In the evening is another phrase. So this way it clears to us. We have decided to leave by train in the evening. So the sequence will be clear to you if you will make it a practice to divide it and number it. My friend dash. Words are me dinner to invited has. Now what are the verbs out here? Has invited. So my friend has invited me to dinner. To dinner. So my friend has invited me to dinner. Now the fifth sentence, she dash. Words are honestly does work her. She does. What is the verb out here? Does. She does her work honestly. Honestly. So she does her work honestly. Now this is all for parts of the sentence. I have told you the parts of the subject, the parts of the predicate. We have done 2 exercises of a subject and predicate where the jumbled subject and jumbled predicate came. I have told you about the punctuations, about marking, about the parts of the subject and the parts of the predicate. I would love if you all will comment, give good comments in the comment box. Like and subscribe, like and share the video, and please subscribe the channel, and please stay tuned for my upcoming videos. Thank you.